TCS just cut 30,000 jobs. 30,000 people at just one single company lost their roles last year. And if you think this was a one-time event or that a big brand Indian IT jobs are safe, the reality of 2026 is about to change your mind. Fit now, Infosys, Wipro and Cognizant are quietly doing the exact same thing. In fact, TCS has openly stated that for 2026 they are targeting a further 2% workforce reduction. If you are working in the Indian ET sector today, the real question is no longer, will my company downsize? The only question that matters is, am I next? Look, I have spent over 25 years navigating the enterprise technology landscape. Today I sit in a senior IT leadership role right here in Dubai. I am not here to trigger panic and I am not here to sell you a cause. For the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you the cold, hard, honest truth about who survives this wave, who gets let go, and a concrete 90-day action plan to safeguard your career. No fluff, no corporate PR, just a real plan. Before we break down the data, a quick warning. Later this week, I'm dropping 2 critical updates revealing exactly which specific technical roles and experience brackets are being targeted for cuts next. If you want to protect your livelihood, pause right now, hit the subscribe button and tap at the bell notification once. It could genuinely save your career. Let's do it now. Let's cut through the corporate noise and look directly at the facts. When the market leader moves, the entire industry follows. TCS is the absolute heavyweight champion of Indian IT employment, and their workforce just shrank by approximately 30,000 people in a matter of months. Specifically, we saw nearly 20,000 jobs disappear in the middle of the year, followed by another 11,000 plus in the final quarter. This is not a minor statistical correction. This is the largest, most significant IT workforce contraction we have witnessed in recent history. If you think the worst is behind us, you are misreading the room. Executive teams have openly projected that they want another 2% headcount reduction executed across 2026. That means tens of thousands of additional professionals, people with families, home loans, and financial responsibilities will be handed pink slips this year. Meanwhile, companies like Infosys, Wipro, and Cognizant are aggressively executing their own parallel trimming exercises. They just aren't holding massive press conferences about it. So we have to ask ourselves the uncomfortable question, why is this happening to the most stable sector in the economy? Because the official story they are telling you in the media is only half the truth. If you open any business newspaper today, the corporate narrative is highly polished. The official story is that these cuts are entirely about restructuring to become future ready through AI, automation, and operational productivity. They want you to believe that advanced algorithms are suddenly doing the work of thousands of engineers overnight. But let's talk about the actual reality. Independent market analysts, including reports from global institutions like Oxford Economics, tell a completely different story. The honest truth? This is a massive, aggressive cost-cutting exercise designed to weed out underperformers and eliminate high-cost, non-specialized generalists. Corporate leaders are simply leveraging the buzzword of artificial intelligence to soften the blow and manage public relations. What does this mean for you on the ground? It means that if your daily work is highly repetitive, if your technical skill set is generic, and your salary has grown significantly over the years, you are carrying a massive target on your back regardless of whether AI replaces you or not. In my 25 years in this industry, I have seen this rule remain absolute. Companies do not fire people who own a critical business outcome. They fire people whose daily tasks can be executed cheaper by a junior resource, a vendor, or an automated tool. Let's get very specific and look closely at the breakdown of who is at risk versus who is safe. On one side, we have the high risk zone. If your day-to-day job consists of manual software testing, basic infrastructure maintenance, generic technical support, or writing standard repetitive code, you are vulnerable. The absolute highest risk category right now belongs to the 8 to 15 year experience bracket. These are professionals commanding premium mid-level salaries, yet they possess no defined niche. They operate as generalists, stating that They just do whatever project management or technical task leadership assigns them. In the modern corporate landscape, that makes you highly replaceable. Now, look at the safe zone. Who are the professionals surviving this storm? They are the specialized domain experts. They are the SAP and ERP functional consultants who don't just write code but actually architect how a multi-billion-dollar enterprise runs its finance operations or tracks its supply chain. They are the data engineers, cloud architects, and integration specialists who tether core technologies together. Their mindset is completely different. They don't say that they are just an IT guy. They say, I am the critical person who ensures our global supply chain or finance platform stays online. If you find yourself in the risk column today, I want you to take a deep breath. This is absolutely not a final verdict on your life. It is simply an urgent warning with valuable time still left on the clock. You can migrate from the risk column to the safe column. There is one specific strategic pivot that instantly flips you from the high risk list straight into the high demand tier. Unfortunately, the vast majority of mid-career professionals are completely terrified to execute it. They paralyze themselves thinking that they are far too senior to start learning something new or changing their career track. They are completely wrong. Let me show you exactly how this pivot works step by step. This is your 90-day career defense blueprint, and it is free, actionable guidance based on decades of enterprise leadership experience. For days 1 to 15, you must identify a core business process to own. Stop trying to blindly learn generic programming languages or basic coding scripts from scratch. Instead, select a real-world corporate domain that you have already touched during your career, whether that is corporate finance, procurement, HR, or global supply chain logistics. Map that specific real-world domain directly to an enterprise system ecosystem like SAP. If you understand numbers, look at SAP FICO. If you understand logistics, look at SAP Material Management. If you understand HR, target success factors. For days 16 to 60, you must deep dive into one single module. Do not skim the surface of 5 different tools. Commit entirely to mastering one functional module. Do not just focus on passing a multiple choice certification exam. Focus on true hands-on configuration and system behaviors. Remember, your years of industry experience and domain awareness are a massive asset that freshers simply do not possess. Lean heavily into that advantage. Finally, for days 61 to 90, you must build and prove your value. Construct an entire end-to-end implementation scenario on your own. Completely revamp your professional profile and resume, optimizing your descriptions around measurable business outcomes rather than just listing arbitrary technology tools. Once your profile is ready, begin aggressively targeting global job markets, including high demand hubs like Dubai and the wider Gulf region, where the appetite for enterprise SAP specialists remains exceptionally strong. Now, I know this can feel overwhelming and you might not know which specific path aligns with your background. Let's solve that right now. Drop a comment below this video stating your age, your educational background, and your current professional role. I personally read through these comments and I will reply to you directly to guide you toward the exact SAP module that fits your career path. To summarize everything we've discussed today, layoffs are a stark reality of the 2026 market. But remember, being a generic resource is your biggest risk. Becoming a specialized professional is your ultimate shield. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell so my next 2 detailed layoff analysis videos find you immediately. Don't forget to drop your age, education, and role in the comments sections for your personal module roadmap. If you are ready to take action right now and want to understand exactly how to pick your specific enterprise technology domain, click on the video appearing on your screen right now. Stay focused, build a concrete plan, and I will see you in the next breakdown.